Let me tell you something interesting about Los Altos. A lot of people buying Los Altos because of the public school district here. But even after they bought here, a lot of them still turn around and enter the lottery for Bullis Charter. So why is that so? When you buy a Los Altos house, you already have access to very good Los Altos public school district. So why there's still such a big deal every year for the result of lottery for a Bullis Charter? This is especially relevant right now because the most recent result of the lottery for Bullis Charter just happened. So this brings up a really interesting question for buyers and parents. What is Bullis Charter and why people want to get in and how it is different from the traditional Los Altos school district? I'm Sophie Shen. I'm your insider connection to Silicon Valley real estate and also the exclusive representative for the luxury condo project Altos One in Los Altos. One thing I've learned about people buying in Los Altos is they're not just buying a house, they are buying the community, the lifestyle, and also the school strategy. So let's talk about Bullis. First, Bullis Charter is a free public charter school here in Los Altos, serving TK through 8th grade. It's not private, but it's also not the same as the traditional neighborhood public school model. That's the key difference. If you buy a house in Los Altos, your more traditional public school path is through LASD, the Los Altos School District. That route is much more tied to residency and district enrollment. Bullis works differently. Bullis is a public charter, and when there are more applicants than available seats, families go through an application and a lottery process. So unlike a neighborhood school, it's not something that automatically comes with the house you buy. And that's exactly why people pay attention to the lottery every year, because it highlights something really important. In Los Altos, not all public school options works the same way. So then the obvious question is, if a family already lives in Los Altos, why even bother trying for Bullis? Usually, it comes down to fit. Some families are looking for a different learning environment for their child. Bullis talks a lot about project-based learning, hands-on learning, innovation, and a more collaborative educational style. And for some parents, that really resonates. It's not necessarily about saying one school is good and another one is bad. It's more that some families feel Bullis may be a better fit for how their kids learn. Another reason is that it gives families another strong public option without having to go private. That's a big deal, because in a place like Los Altos, where schools matter so much, parents often want as many good options as possible. Now, does that mean Bullis is easy to get into? No. The school makes it clear that when applications exceed available seats, there's a lottery, and the students who don't get in right away can be placed on a wait list. There are also enrollment preferences in certain cases, so families really shouldn't think of it as a guaranteed path. And that's the part I think buyers need to understand clearly. Bullis may be an amazing option for the right family, but it is not something you should treat as guaranteed just because you bought a home in Los Altos. That's very different from the traditional school district mindset. So if I were advising a buyer, I'd say this. First, make sure you are comfortable with the traditional public school path tied to the home you are buying. Then look at Bullis as additional possibility, a bonus option, not the foundation of your whole buying decision. And honestly, this is what makes Los Altos real estate more nuanced than people think. So when buyers buying houses in Los Altos, especially a luxury condo project like Altos One, they're not just buying the design, the finishes. They are buying the options for the local schools. They are thinking about the commute, neighborhood feel, lifestyle, and long-term value, as well as the school options. And as part of being a local real estate expert is to understanding how all these things connect and give buyer the right advice. If you're thinking about moving to Los Altos or just want to understand how schools like Bullis might impact your decision, subscribe my channel here. I talk about Los Altos real estates, local schools, new developments, and all the details that matter when you are making a move.